now that spring is here, you may be seeing or feeling the early signs that allergies are back. Dr. Michelle Dilks with Greeneville Integrative Medicine is here with more on how your immune system can directly relate to inflammation. Thanks so much for being here, Dr. Dilks.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, so let's just talk about, now is the time. Everyone is seeing those allergies, maybe the asthma coming back, and this is a really important time for maybe people to take some extra steps into putting those side effects kind of at rest, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, most of us think that, treatment of allergies is take a Claritin or a Flonase or chronic Benadryl, and we kind of get this over-medicated symptoms from, in the spring because we're trying to keep that sniffle away, the cough away, keep our asthma controlled. And there's a lot of other ways that you can do that that's a little bit better for your overall wellness and your health, and not be so over-medicated and have all those side effects. So allergies come from basically an overstimulation of our immune system, and that can be from the food that we take in that might not be so good for us, our environmental factors, the weather up and down changing constantly,
like it is this week.
Exactly. Right, exactly. So some natural things that you can do kind of acutely during allergy season would be just make sure that you're taking a vitamin supplement, especially vitamin C can be very helpful for the immune system. Also taking a probiotic. So our microbiome, I don't know if you guys know what that means, but the little tiny bacteria that live in our digestive system are so important in our immune function. They carry out up to 80% of our immune system functions.
Wow.
That we've just been starting to learn about some of these things. So some things with that you can do would be take just a daily probiotic, and make sure that you're taking that good fiber to help support them, that prebiotic, that support for those little guys that are working so hard to support your immune system. So those are kind of two things that you can do just acutely, and more chronically to help prevent these things, especially if you're a chronic asthmatic or you have chronic allergies, eczema, psoriasis, any kind of inflammatory condition. Try to make sure that you're eating better. It's great that Chef Jean was just on talking about raw foods and bright colors in your plate, making sure that you're getting your 6 fruits and vegetables a day, which most of us do not at all.
It can be hard, definitely.
And then, with the food that you're eating, try to make sure that it's organic if you can, fresh if you can. If you can't get that stuff, as long as you're at least getting it in the diet, that's the most important thing, but try to do as well as you can towards that. Really limit some of the toxic things that you might be taking in. Those artificial sweeteners can wreak havoc on our bodies. So try to avoid things like that.
So, and it's just as important to take notice of what you're putting in your body, because that can have a direct relation. Even if the weather is going crazy, that can help.
It helps to just suppress that overstimulated immune system, so that we're kind of at this baseline instead of this baseline going in, so that we don't have that super high overstimulated immune system.
Some great advice. Thank you so much for being here, Dr.
You're
Dilks.
welcome.
We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you want to talk to Dr. Dilks, she's over at Greeneville Integrative Medicine. All the information is right there on your screen. She's off of Tusculum Boulevard in Greeneville. You can call her today.